Oh boy, Samson is back in the building. Some of you guys have never heard of him. Well, now you have. And I suggest you go check him out. Link to his song is going to be in the description. This guy is amazing. That's all I'm going to say about that. Let's just jump into it.
Spitting to a beat made by Lethal Needle. Struggling to keep it peaceful. Doing drive-bys with finger guns and a beat-up Regal.
Ooh, okay, first of all, you're going to know a little bit about this guy's inner rhyme schemes. Evel Knievel, Something Lethal, Beat Up, Beetle, Steven Seagal. Like, he does so many inner rhyme schemes where you're not just rhyming the last word at the end of the line, you are rhyming with words inside the phrase. Also, Lethal Needle. Oh, I've seen that guy before. There was a short time in my life where I wanted to rap over boom bap stuff, and I looked at Lethal Needle and saw all his stuff, and I was like, oh, this is amazing. And then I just realized stylistically it wasn't really for me. But that's awesome that he's shouting out the guy who made it. There's so many artists that don't do that. Yeah. If you guys know Ren, you know that whole situation. Anyway.
Lethal Needle, struggling to keep it peaceful. Doing drive-bys with finger guns and a beat-up Regal. Starting fights and making up moves like Steven Seagal. Till I start to lose and I pull out the Magna Research Deagle.
So I start to lose, make up moves. Again, that's another inner rhyme scheme thing. You're not just rhyming the last word at the end. You're rhyming words inside that phrase. Very cool. And make your t-shirt see-through. Like, the fact he keeps those rhyme... what is the term? Oh my gosh. It's like the just keeping that rhyme frame going the whole time is crazy. I don't know anyone who does that. Because also, you know, anyone could hop onto a website where you can look at what rhymes with this word, and then you just put it all together. But obviously, anyone who understands lyrics knows that there's a way to make something sound like it flows well versus just putting words together in a song so it rhymes. And this guy is incredible at that.
Seagull till I start to lose and I pull out the Magna Research Deagle. Turn you into Swiss cheese and make your t-shirt see-through. Send you to the afterlife and let the Reaper keep you. You may have come here taken, but you might be leaving single. If your man jumps, then I'm a bust like Evel Knievel. I'm eating nasty bitches out with STDs and measles till they wrap their legs around my head and start to squeeze like Kegels. They think that I'm a beg and plead and tell them please let me go. But little do they know this is like the little league for me, ho. I'm creepier than peeping toms that like to peek through peepholes. I'm just looking for a freak.
Peeping toms who peek through peepholes. Like, what? Jeez. It's just...
than peeping toms that like to peek through peepholes. I'm just looking for a freak bitch to beat my meatloaf. An emo who doesn't speak and keeps it on the D-low. So I don't gotta say bitch like Key and Peele. You must be out your fucking mind for thinking we...
And also Key and Peele. He kind of did a slant rhyme on that so it could go E-O. You know, that... because that's the rhyme scheme we'd had up to this point. Another great thing that a lot of good rappers can do, where you can just bend a word just a little bit so it fits the scheme.
Be out your fucking mind for thinking we could be close. I'm a machine running off gasoline and diesel. I don't give a fuck how many singles he or she sold. I've been kicking shit so fucking hard I need my sneakers resold.
I've been kicking it so hard I need my shoes resold, my sneakers resold. But also saying, you know, you've been kicking it, you've been doing it as a rapper, but also I think, if I remember right, he talked about how some of his life was difficult. So you're kicking it, you're kicking rocks, you're just kind of you're taking the long, excruciating journey to try and get somewhere. You know, he didn't just have this meteoric rise to fame. He has been doing this for a minute, and he's been putting in the work, and then also, you know, got a little bit of dirt in his fingers trying to get here. So I like that double entendre there.
Empty magazines with rapid speed on beats and reload. You cast too weak to scrap with me. You need a secret cheat code. I defy gravity when I rap. My feet just seem to free float. All you see is my Adidas hovering past the trees and street posts. I speak.
Oh my gosh. Rap my feet just seem to free float. So then you see my Adidas, or I defy gravity, and all you see is my Adidas. Like, So you're just the way he's able to keep that scheme going visually of, yeah, you know, I'm my it's like I'm floating over you and all you see is my shoes, my Adidas. But then he's chosen a brand that is actually, you know, it keeps that rhyme scheme going. That's so good.
Gravity when I rap, my features seem to free float. All you see is my Adidas hovering past the trees and street posts. I speak from tall heights on top of peaks as steep as ski slopes. I tweak my neck from peeking down to try to see what's below. And if
I tweaked my neck peeking down. That was the one line that I thought was actually good from all of the BS Drake insults that he had directed at Kendrick, where he basically said, like, yeah, I was on the top of the mountain and I had to walk down to get to you. It already implies I'm so high up it actually hurts my body trying to see what's below me. Like, dude.
Stand up, I'll block the light and turn the day to night and have you searching for the sun like a scene from Nemo. I cast a shadow
searching for the sun like a scene from Nemo. The sun over your head, you've eclipsed it because you're already at the top, so any movement you do will block the sun view. But then also seeking Nemo, finding Nemo, his son Nemo, S-O-N instead of S-U-N. Dude, that's disgusting.
like a scene from Nemo. I cast a shadow from the south when I release flows that spans from the beaches on the west to reach the east coast. Rappers are so terrible that it's unbearable. I've X'd out so many squares in a row, I'm screaming bingo. I'm only in it for the cream now, give me the C notes. I wanna plant some money trees so I can see the green grow. I want my bank account to sound like a casino when I open it, and here it goes cha-ching like you see on TV shows. I even thought of quitting rapping, I could stream to bring dough. Streamers make a lot of money, that's an easy free throw. I even bought a camera but I stopped myself and I thought to myself, do I really wanna fucking be like Sneeko or Aiden Ross?
Or Aiden Ross or Kai Cenat. Yeah. At least for me, I see horrible, awful people that I despise who stream and I go, I know one day I'm going to be as good as them. Why? Because these horrible, awful people somehow pulled an audience. If any of us are decent people, we're bound to get something, right? That's all I'm saying.
Or Kai Cenat or that little weakling neon, little nerdy fucking Urkel looking squeaky weasel.
Yeah. I actually almost threw up in my mouth just a little bit thinking about that tumor. Just, I'm saying, he's a horrible, awful person who does nothing for anyone else except what benefits him. If the horrible, awful people in the world get a giant following where they can just live off of whatever, or at least as far as we know, right? They're doing just fine. Then obviously the people who are going to work hard and going to be caring about the people around them and actually use what they do to benefit other people, obviously they're going to get a following. Now, some of you guys might find this a weird comparison, but I think it's realistic. A lot of VTubers, a lot of people out there use their power with streaming and the support that they've garnered to help other people. I look at those guys and think, hey, it's possible. You know, that's the way I choose to look at it. Instead of being upset at, you know, why are these horrible people gaining a following? Because, I mean, who cares? Like, even if you knew how that happened, what's it matter? Obviously, you don't want to be like them, Samson. You want to be better because you already are. And just keep putting that positive energy out there. And I think by a show of, well, actually, you know what? I was going to say by a show of your fans, you're getting somewhere. How is he not at 1 million yet? Like, actually try and justify why you think he's not already at 1 million yet. I think that's one of the most atrocious things ever. If you, you know, hey, if you agree with him and you want to prove his point, go support him. That's what I say.
I don't think so. That ain't me, yo. I'ma stay right here and spit sick shit and keep it real.
There you go. That is what we look for. Nice. Very, very cool. Love that. You love to see good artistry. And that's what I'm going to say about that. Support this guy, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.